In Chapter 5 of the Bhagavad Gita, Karma Sannyasa Yoga, Krishna reveals a paradox that stirs the soul. Renunciation and selfless action, though seemingly opposite, both lead to liberation if performed with the right understanding. Arjuna is confused. Should one abandon action entirely, or should one engage in work? Krishna says, both lead to the same goal, but of the two, the path of selfless action is superior. True renunciation, Krishna clarifies, is not about running away from duties, but about performing them without clinging to the results. The yogi who acts without attachment is already renounced, even if engaged in the world. The one who outwardly renounces but inwardly craves outcomes is still bound. The key is detachment, not from life but from selfish desire. Krishna says, he who neither hates nor desires should be known as a true renunciate. When we perform actions with a pure heart without being swayed by success or failure, we rise above karma. This isn't indifference, it's deep involvement without ownership. The wise see with equal vision a learned Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog-eater. This radical equality stems from inner stillness, not social dogma. The liberated soul is not shaken by praise or criticism, gain or loss, pleasure or pain. This isn't apathy, it's unshakable peace. Krishna calls this the yoga of inner balance. The ego constantly claims ownership. I am doing, I am succeeding, I am failing. But Krishna drops a bomb of realization. The Lord does not create agency or deeds for the world, nor does he connect people to the fruits of action. All this is done by nature. When one truly understands this, the burden of guilt, pride, and anxiety falls off like old skin. You're no longer the doer, you are a channel. Just like rivers merge into the ocean without disturbing its stillness, desires should flow through us without causing agitation. This is the state of Brahman, beyond joy and sorrow, beyond becoming, resting in pure being. Then Krishna introduces a quiet revolution. By meditation, some behold the self in the self by the self. This is not wordplay, it's a mystical formula. Through introspection, the seer becomes the seen. The mind, when silent, becomes a mirror reflecting the supreme. And once the self is known, liberation follows like a shadow that never leaves. All karmic knots are dissolved. The soul, unbound, dances in existence like fire and air, untouched, ungraspable, luminous. Those who are devoted to the welfare of all beings attain me. That's the measure of true freedom, not escapism, but compassionate living. This chapter whispers a revolutionary truth. Freedom is not somewhere else. It is right here, in the way you act, feel, and think. By acting in harmony with the divine order, without clinging to the results, your every breath becomes prayer. Your work becomes worship. The dualities of life, success and failure, pain and joy, no longer shake you. You become grounded, like a tree rooted in silence. Even in the busiest marketplace, your inner sky remains clear. With the heart established in Brahman, the sage attains everlasting peace, not by withdrawing from life, but by surrendering fully to it without ego. When the mind surrenders its thirst for reward, it settles. When the soul sees no separation between self and other, it rests. When all desires melt into awareness, peace begins, not tomorrow, not after death, but now. Krishna says, he who is devoted to the path of selfless action, whose mind is purified, who has conquered the self, and who has subdued the senses, he remains unaffected while performing actions. It's not the absence of action, but the absence of bondage that defines a renunciate. This is the inner revolution. And when this happens, the soul drinks the nectar of stillness, even in movement. So here's the truth. You don't need to escape the world. You just need to change the lens through which you see it. Perform your duties, love your people, face your challenges, but stop saying mine. Stop gripping life so hard. Krishna isn't asking you to wear orange robes or live in a forest. He's asking you to become free in the middle of the city, the family, the office, the chaos. One who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is truly wise. This paradox is the gateway. You are not the body. You are not even the doer. You are the witness, the light in the cave. Let go of the small identity. Let go of craving. Let go of rejection. You are not here to be successful. You are here to be free. Krishna ends the chapter with a promise. Having known me as the enjoyer of all sacrifices, the Lord of all worlds, and the friend of all beings, one attains peace. That friend is not outside. It's your own higher self. This chapter isn't about withdrawal. It's about waking up in the life you already live. So be fierce in your detachment. Be calm in your service. Be empty of ego but full of love. This is the true renunciation.